Today's topic is time and distance. See here. What is the question? A speed of 45 km per hour is same as. The options were given in meter per second. 1 kilometer per hour, which is equivalent to 1 kilometer means 1000 meters. 1 hour contains how many minutes? 60 minutes. 1 minute contains 60 seconds. So 1 hour contains 60 into 60 seconds. On simplification, you will get 5 by 18 meter per second. 1 kilometer per hour equivalent to 5 by 18 meter per second. So 45 kilometer per hour equivalent to 45 into 5 by 18 meter per second. Simplify this. 9 5s are 9 2s are 5 into 5 25, 25 by 2, which is equivalent to 12.5 meter per second. So the answer is option 1. A man riding his bicycle covers 150 meters in 25 seconds. What is his speed in kilometer per hour? Now we know that 1 kmph equivalent to 5 by 18 meter per second. So 1 meter per second equivalent to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Now here he's asking us to find the speed. What is the definition of a speed? Speed equivalent to distance by time. So here the distance is given in meters, so 150, and the time is given in seconds, 25. This will get in meter per second because here the units is meters and seconds, but the question is asking us to find in kilometer per hour. For that reason you have to multiply it with 18 by 5. 25 ones, 25 sixes, 18 sixer, how much? 108 by 5, which is equivalent to 21.6. So the answer is approximately 21.5. This is actually 21.6. Okay, the answer is option 2. The speed of a bus is 72 km per hour. The distance covered by the bus in 5 seconds is. Distance is equivalent to, what is the formula? Speed into time. What is time here? Time is given 5 seconds. Time is given in 5 seconds. Speed is equal to how much? 72 kilometer per hour. To convert it into meter per second, I had to multiply with 5 by 18. Why I am converting into meter per second? Because time is given in seconds. Okay, 18 ones, 18 fours, 4 5s are 20. So the speed of the bus is 20 meter per second. Now distance traveled in 5 seconds. What is the formula? Speed into time. Here speed is 20 meter per second and time is given in 5 seconds. So 20 into 5, 100 meters. See, 20 meter per second. This time units of time is seconds. Second and second will get cancelled. The units left over will be meters. While solving the time and distance questions, we have to concentrate on the units. Okay. A car traveling at a speed of 40 km per hour can complete a journey in 9 hours. How long will it take to travel the same distance at 60 km per hour? Now the distance is constant. When distance is constant, S1 T1 equivalent to S2 T2. This is one formula. Instead of using formula, let us go for the concept. First, he covered for how many hours? He traveled for how many hours? 9 hours at a speed of 40 km per hour. So what is the distance? Distance is equals to speed into time, that equal to 360. Now the same, this is in kilometers. Okay, kilometer. Now what is the question is asking us to find? He's asking us to find the time. How long will it take? How long means time. It take to travel the same distance at 60 km per hour. Now the distance is 360. Speed is equivalent to 60 kmph. This is in kilometers, and I have to find time. So time equivalent to distance by speed. Distance by speed. What is the distance? 360. What is the speed? 60. Now he is traveling at 60 km per hour. 60 ones, 66s. So the answer is 6 hours. You can do it directly by using this formula. How? 40 into 9 equivalent to speed is 60. I have to find the time. 0 and 0 will get cancels. 3 3s and 3 2s, 2 1s, 2 2s. On simplification, you will get t equal to 6 hours. The same answer, option 1. So if you are good at the concept, you can go with this formula. If you are able to remember the formula, you can go with this, or else you can go by this method. Okay, next. A boy goes to his school from his house at a speed of 3 km per hour and returns at a speed of 2 km per hour. If he takes 5 hours in going and coming, the distance between his house and school is. Now how to tackle these kind of questions? Now he is going from school to his, a boy goes to school from his house, from house to school. We don't know the distance. Let the distance between house and school be d. Okay, while traveling from house to school, what speed is traveling? At what speed? 3 km per hour. And what is the time taken from for him while traveling from house to school? Time is nothing but distance. We don't know the distance between house and school. We assume it as d, and speed is given as 3. While coming, his speed is not 3 km per hour. Now he is traveling at 2 km per hour. But what is constant? The distance between house and school is constant. So d by 2. Okay, total time of journey is nothing but d by 3 plus d by 2, which is equivalent to, what is the total time given according to the question? 5. Okay, don't solve this equation, simply go through the options. Substitute here 6. If I substitute first option, which is given in 6 kilometers, so if I substitute here 6 by 3 plus 6 by 2, which is equals to 5, which is satisfying. So the answer is option 1. In covering a certain distance, the speed of A and B are in the ratio 3:4. A takes 30 minutes more than B to reach the destination. The time taken by A to reach the destination is. Now what is given? He is saying that certain distance. What is the distance formula? D equivalent to speed into time. Implies speed equivalent to distance by time. Is it clear? Or else speed into time. Now here the distance is constant, so speed of A into time taken by A must be equivalent to speed of B into time taken by B. Okay, let us find the ratio of TB by TA, which is equivalent to SA by SB. I am simply cross multiplying. Take this A to the right hand side, B to the left hand side. So TB by TA equivalent to SA by SB. Now what is the ratio of speeds given, which is equivalent to 3 by 4. It's clear. Let the time taken by A be, okay, let us say TA is given, TA, keep that aside. But what is given, A takes 30 minutes more than B. It means B value is nothing but TA minus 30, that equals to 3 by 4. See here, very important, who is taking more time? A takes 30 minutes more than B. It's clear. It means B will take lesser time. B will take lesser time. So this is TA minus 30. Here it is minutes. Here it is minutes. So this can be written as half an hour. That implies TA minus 1 by 2 by TA equals to 3 by 4. Let us cross multiply this. What happens? 4TA minus 2 equals to 3TA. So bring this 3TA to the left hand side. You will get 4TA minus 3TA, which is equals to TA. Send this minus 2 to the right hand side. Minus 2 will become plus 2. Time taken by A is 2 hours. But what is the question is asking? The time taken by A to reach the destination. He is asking time taken by A, which is equals to 2 hours. The answer is option 3. The important point here is, what people do here in the exam is, they forgot to convert this minutes into hours. This is a crucial step for this question. Is it clear? We have to convert this minutes into hours. Otherwise you will end up with a wrong answer. Okay. A train runs from Howrah to Bandel at an average speed of 20 km per hour and returns at an average speed of 30 km per hour. The average speed of the train in the whole journey is. Now Howrah to Bandel, and again he is coming back. Now what is the definition of an average speed? Average speed is equivalent to total distance traveled by total time taken. Total distance traveled by total time taken. Okay. Now here we don't know the distance between H to B. Let us consider the distance between H to B, D. Okay. Now while traveling from H to B, what is the speed of the train? 20 km per hour. So time while traveling from H to B is equivalent to distance by speed, D by 20. Similarly, while returning B to H, the distance is same, but what is the speed now? 30. Total time taken is nothing but THB plus TBH. So now go to the definition. Average speed is equivalent to total distance traveled. What is the total distance traveled here? H to B and B to H. It means H to B is D and B to H is also D. So total distance traveled is 2D divided by total time taken. So while traveling from H to B, the time taken is D by 20, and while coming from B to H, the time taken is D by 30. So you would add D by 20 plus D by 30. And friends, don't solve this equation. Okay, let us go by some logical way. Here anyhow D is getting cancelled. If I take D common here, you will get D gets cancelled in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Instead of cancelling D, let us make use of D by taking a convenient value. Okay, how to choose a convenient value? Okay, now D by 20 and D by 30. In both the cases, D is divisible by 20 and 30. I will select a number which is divisible by 20 and 30. That is nothing but 60. Simply you can take the LCM of 20 and 30. Is it clear? Assume D is equal to 60. How we are getting D equal to 60? LCM of 20 and 30. Why we are taking D equal to 60? To make our calculation simple. Whatever value you take for D, you will get the same answer, because anyway D is getting cancelled. I will show you this. D, if I take common D, in the numerator you will get 2. If I take a denominator D as common, you will get 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30, right? Here anyway D is getting cancelled. Instead of cancelling D, what we are doing, we are making use of D. Okay, so by choosing a convenient value. What is that convenient value? LCM of the denominators, which is 60. Assume D equal to 60. That is nothing but LCM of 20 and 30. This is very crucial step while solving this question. Okay, now this equivalents to 2 into 60 divided by 60 by 20 is how much? 3, plus 60 by 30 is how much? 2. 2 into 60, 120 by 5, which is equivalent to 24. So the answer is option 3. One third of a certain journey is covered at a rate of 25 km per hour. 1/4 at the rate of 30 km per hour, and the rest is at 50 km per hour. The average speed of the journey is. What is the definition of an average speed? Average speed equivalent to total distance traveled by total time taken. Total distance traveled by total time taken. Now here he is divided into 3 parts. This is D1, D2 and D3, 3 distances, and speed is given S1, S2, S3. He is given speeds S1, S2 and S3 is given. Then time is equivalent to D1 by S1, T2 equivalent to D2 by S2, okay, T3 equivalent to D3 by S3. Now what is asking us to find? Average speed. What is an average speed? Total distance traveled. Total distance traveled is D1 plus D2 plus D3 divided by D1 by S1 plus D2 by S2 plus D3 by S3. Is this clear? Because average speed is nothing but total distance traveled by total time taken. We are considering the distances D1, D2, D3. Now read the question carefully. Let us say the total distance as D, because D1 plus D2 plus D3, which is nothing but D. Let us consider. Now go to the question and get the information carefully. 1/3 of the journey, certain journey is covered at the rate of 25 km per hour. It means, what is information given? S1. This is S1. Okay. Speed 1 is given. And 1/4 of the fourth at the rate of 30 km per hour. This is S2 is given. Now the rest, it means the third speed is S3. S1, S2, S3, 3 are given. He's asking us to find average speed. Nowhere is specified what is the distance. Most of the people think that data is insufficient, but still we can solve this question. How? Now observe the question carefully. 1/3. I'm getting one fraction. 1/3 and 1/4. 1/3 and 1/4. Instead of taking this as 1 by 3D and 1 by 4D and this all that nonsense or stuff, what we do is consider the total distance as simply, what is the number in the denominator? 3 and 4. What is the LCM of 3 and 4? LCM of 3 and 4 is equivalent to 12. I will consider the total distance as 12x. Simple to make my calculation simple. Okay, consider the total distance as 12x. Now coming to here. Now 1/3. What is 1/3 of 12x 3x, sorry 1/3 means 4x, d1 is given 4x, d2 will be 1/4 means 3x. What is the amount left over? 5x, because the total distance is 12x. See simple, how simple we're getting. Instead of doing with fraction, we are taking 4x, 3x and 5x. Now substitute here. 12x by d1 is how much? 4x by speed. What is s1? 25 plus d2 is 3x and speed is 30 plus the remaining 5x is at a speed of 50. Now again here the logic you have to apply. What are the numbers in the denominator? 25, 30, 50. Any of x is getting cancelled, because if I take x is common, x is getting cancelled. Instead of cancelling x, what you have to do? We have to choose a convenient value which makes our calculation simple. So that equivalents to, so choose a convenient value for x, because if I take x common in the denominator, this x is x, and then x will get cancels, and you have to do LCM and all the stuff. Instead of that, choose a convenient value for x. Consider the value of x as let us say 50 or 100. LCM of 25, 30 and 50. It means consider the value of x as 150. LCM of 25, 30 and 50. Consider x is equals to 150. What happens? 12 into 150 divided by, this will become 150 by 25. What is 150 by 25? 6. 4 6 are 24 plus 150 by 30, which is 5. 3 into 5 15 plus 53s are 150. So 5 into 3, which is again 15. So that equivalents to 12 into 150 divided by 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 24, 54. 6 2s are 6, 9s are, okay. Now 3 3s are 3, 50s are, 2 into 50 100. So 100 by 3, which is equals to 33 1 by 3. The option is 2. The answer is option 2, 33 1 by 3 kilometer per hour. A and B travel at same distance at speed of 9 km and 10 km per hour respectively. If A takes 36 minutes more than B, the distance traveled by each is. Be careful. Here, this is given in kilometer per hour. This is given in how much? This is also kilometer per hour, but the difference in time is given in minutes. So how to tackle this question? Okay, 9 into, let us say the time taken by A be t hours, okay, or time taken by a t hours, equivalents to speed of B into time taken by B will be t minus 36 minutes. Convert the 36 minutes as hours. So 36 by 60. 1 hour equivalents to, simple, 1 hour equivalents to 60 minutes. So 1 minute equivalents to how much? 1 by 60 of an hour. So x minutes equivalents to x by 60 of an hour. So 36 minutes I am converting into hour, because the units must be in same. Okay, now consider this 90, 9 into 2, 9t equivalents to 10 into t, 10t minus 0 will get cancels, 6, 10t minus 6 implies t equal to 6 hours. Now what is the question is asking? The distance traveled by each is, so 9 into 6 54, or 10 into 6 60 minus 6, which is again 54. The distance traveled by them is 54 kilometers. A train covers a distance of 10 km in 12 minutes. If its speed is decreased by 5 km per hour, the time taken by to cover the same distance will be. Now, let us find the distance first. Distance is equivalent to, okay, distance is equivalent to speed equivalent to, we have to find the speed first. Distance is given, speed equivalent to distance by time. Distance is given in 10 kilometers. Be careful, time is given in minutes. You have to cover in terms of hours. So 12 by 60. That equivalent to, we will get 50 kilometer per hour. Okay, speed is 50 kilometer per hour. See, whenever any ratio is like this, if a ratio is given by A divided by B by C, then it is equivalent to A into C by B. Okay, it is like this. 10 divided by 12 by 60, which is nothing but 10 into 60 by 12, which is equal to 50 kilometer per hour. Now he is traveling at a speed of 50 kilometer per hour. The time taken is how much is given? 12 minutes. I am covering to hours. So 12 by 60. If its speed is decreased by 5 km per hour, initially is traveling at 50 km per hour. Now he is decreasing his speed by 5 km per hour. So 50 minus 5, the new speed will become 45 km per hour. The time taken will be, I have to find the value of t. Okay. Now 5 9s are and 5 10s are, and this is an 9, 3 3s are, 3 4s are. That implies t equivalent to, what's the value I am getting? 0 and 0 will get cancels. So 2 by 3. 2 by 9. If I bring this 3 here, you will get 2 by 9 hours. Convert that hours into minutes, because the answers are given in minutes. So 2 by 9 into 60, that equal to 120 by 9. So 9 13s, how much? 117. 9 13, 3 by 9 minutes. If you convert 3 by 9 minutes into seconds, you will get 20 seconds. So the answer is 13 minutes 20 seconds. The answer is option 2. You arrive at your school 5 minutes late if you walk with a speed of 4 km per hour, but you arrive 10 minutes before the scheduled time if you walk with a speed of 5 km per hour. The distance of your school from your house is. Now, simple. We know that, assume that the school timing is, let us say, school time is, assuming that 9 a.m. 9 a.m. assume that. Okay. Now, the distance, let it be d. Let the distance be d. When you travel at what is say that 4 km per hour, 4 km per hour, then at what time you will reach? You are 5 minutes late. It means you will be reaching your school by 9:05. If you are traveling at 5 km per hour, you are arriving 10 minutes before. It means you will reach the school by 8:50 a.m. It means distance, time taken when you are traveling at 4 km per hour is d by 4, okay, minus time taken while traveling at 5 km per hour. What is the time gap is given? We are getting 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Is it clear how you are getting? Because is given when you are traveling at 4 km per hour, you are 5 minutes late. So 9:05, and 5 km per hour 10 minutes early, it means 8:50. How we are getting this? We are assuming the time is 9 a.m. Even if you can assume at 8 a.m. or 10 a.m., you will get the time difference as 15 minutes only. Okay. Now, then on simplification, what you will get? D equivalent to 15 into 20. This is in minutes. I have to convert in terms of hours, because I mean this is in minutes is there. So but here it is in hours. So 15 by, have to write it as 60. 21s, 23s, 15 by 3, which is equals to 5 hours. Is it clear? D by 4 minus D by 5 is equal to 15 minutes. I am converting into the minutes into hours. The simplification. Okay. How we are getting this 20? You may get confusion here. Simple. What is the LCM of 4 and 5? 20. So 5D minus 4D equals to 15 by 60. That is how we are getting this 20 here. 5D minus 4D is how much? D. D equal to 15 by 60 into 20. Okay. I wrote that directly. So the answer is 5 hours. So option 2 is an answer.